This week on Bad Brackets, is it soda? Is it pop? I don't know. It is Monday. That means it's time to get yelled at by my friends. Hello, I'm Randy Isbell to bring you another edition of Bad Brackets. This week, we look at your favorite soft drink. I don't know if you call it a pop or a soda pop or whatever you call it in your part of the country, but we're going to decide which one is the best. And here to help me decide are the same three from last week. Mr. Robert Hagan, four-time winner.
Yeah, the biggest thing. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
Now you're going to make me want to go watch Short Circuit.
Stop it.
Jerk.
You're not. Get out of my head! You did not sign the waiver. You know the rules.
That's all I do. That quote it just makes me straight up think of Short Circuit. 100%. Eric Watkins, the man with the most third place finishes on Bad Brackets.
Look,
Oh.
I told you in advance. I anticipated last week the fact that you were extra rancid. I'm still thinking about that. But we're talking about soda. Yes, that is the proper terminology for it. Everyone else is incorrect. And I'm set to bounce back. I'm set to bounce back.
And last week's winner, three-time winner of Bad Brackets, Mr. Sean Garman.
Let's try to make it 4.
And if you do make it 4, or if Eric makes it 4, you'll tie Robert for the all-time record for most wins. Robert could be the first one to get the 5. Either way, our 3.
No.
The
We gotta
biggest
stop that,
winners
Eric.
here on Bad Brackets are the 3 people on this show. This is your first time here. Thank you so much for hopping on and watching what we do. We'll go over the rules here in just a second, but if you would do the normal YouTube stuff, I got to do this stuff to try to help promote things. But like, comment, share, do all the other fun stuff. Please subscribe to the channel to get updated every week when we do come out with another Bad Brackets episode. Every Monday around noonish Pacific time is when I try to get these out.
Don't just subscribe. If you really want to be notified when we drop new episodes, ring that bell. That way,
Hit all the notifications. Don't just hit some, all.
Yeah, I agree. Don't worry. If you hit all notifications on here, it's not going to overload you. We upload once a week, and you'll be just fine. Before we get into it, we get into the normal rules of Bad Brackets. I will say there's caveats for this episode of Bad Brackets. Because there's so many varieties of soda or pop, I am taking all the diet varieties and setting them off to the side. I'm not saying that they're the same as the normal soda. So if we get to Pepsi is going to be on the bracket, guys. Spoilers. But if somebody says Pepsi, we're not going to then go through and say, well, the diet version is really good, so I'm voting for Pepsi. Diet Pepsi is not Pepsi. They're two different things. Also, different flavor variations of certain drinks are available. So flavor variations are in, diet out. Get that healthy stuff out of here.
I'm glad that you put the healthy in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They market it as healthy, but we all know.
It's not.
Look at your Bad Brackets. Rules, all 3 of these guys are going to guess 3 possible items. That'll be on the 24-item bracket. We'll select who goes first here shortly. Points will be rewarded based on the ranking or the seeding, of the item that they choose. So if it's a 14 seed, they get 14 points. It's not on the list. As Eric Watkins learned again last week, you get a whole nothing.
See, Jolly B, that would have been the perfect episode for you. And yes, I will hammer this every week I'm on the show. This is how I am.
Them. You need to be tweeting.
Are you trying to say Jolly B's a 0?
No,
it was on a different episode. Before the show, these 3 gentlemen gave me their picks for the Final Four and champion. If they get a Final Four selection correct, they get 2 points. They get the champion right. They get 5 full points. Last week, Robert Hagan broke his long streak, was finally able to get the first pick again, and turned it into a second place finish. So we will see
Yes,
who gets
because
the first pick.
liar should have been the winner. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
You still wouldn't have given you the win. Oh,
Oh,
why?
now the spinner is freezing.
The spin. Let me reload that. What the hell?
Well, everybody's internet craps out sometimes.
The spinner is like, how dare you involve me in your speak of hoodoo?
What is happening with that site? This site is acting up so weird. Let's try that again. I'm not cutting any of that out. There we go. The wheel just went, nah. Your first pick, your defending champion, Sean Garmer.
Oh,
Your second pick. Eric Watkins. So Robert Hagan, you go from first to last as far as your picks go. Let's see what you do as far as the standings go. But Sean, you get first pick. What do you got?
oh man. Okay. I'll go with Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. What do you got? Eric.
The drink that Homer Simpson chose crab juice over in an episode of The Simpsons, Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Do the do.
Mr. Robert Hagan.
I am going to go Orange Sunkissed.
Good choice.
Orange Sunkissed. You get another pick.
And this one might be because Eric was having some dinner earlier. Give me Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Oh, Baja
Blast.
Blast. So freaking good.
Eric, back to you.
See, I'm thinking. I have one in mind, but I'm trying to think if I need to zero in on a flavor of it. Fanta?
Fanta is acceptable.
All right.
But there's variations of
Yes.
Fanta.
Yeah.
But the main version of Fanta, I'm going to guess you mean
It's
the orange
orange.
soda version?
Yeah, the orange.
Yeah,
Is that the flavor you want to
I
go
like-
with? Yeah. Okay.
I like the strawberry.
because I was a toss
Yeah.
up between orange and grape, but orange.
I'll just put
Strawberry
orange
is probably the
for
second.
reason. But anytime I think Fanta, the main version is orange, and then you have all the different flavors. The only time I ever have the different flavors of Fanta, though, and I will say they're all very, very good, is anytime I go to the movie theater and they have the different options. Then I
Yeah.
have fun and try different things. But Sean, back to you.
Barks root beer.
I appreciate you being.
It has bite. It's the best one.
That's a Southern thing. Just saying.
It's the best thing. Okay, it's the southern
Look,
thing. That's the whole-
don't be mad that the best root beer comes from the South. Okay,
Okay.
we don't.
There
Exactly.
are
drink
two
all for
people from the
Listen.
South here, Robert. You're
Listen,
outnumbered.
I'm drinking my root beer right now. It just has an ice cream.
It also
flavor.
has caffeine. It actually does the thing you want it to do.
True. Sean, you get one more pick.
This sucks. Do I have to say the brand or can I just say general?
Depends on where you're trying to
The
go with.
vanilla cream soda.
The A,
A&W,
what is the main one?
A&W, I guess.
W cream
Okay.
soda.
Yeah. Even though I feel like Randy hesitating means this may not be on there.
Well, I was trying to think if there's other ones. Like A&W is the one that
There's
I'm
the
most
red
thinking of.
cream soda is also,
Okay. Anytime you're at the store and you see cream soda, I think it's all, at least up in Idaho, it's always the A&W version. I was just
okay.
in my mind trying to think if there was another brand that I forget to see.
Honestly, even down here, it's always been the same. Always been the A&W vanilla. Another staple in my
I
house.
just go A&W.
Yeah, because
Just go that
is
route.
Big Red still around? I feel like
I
no.
don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
All right, Eric. Your last pick.
with a hilarious commercial about how you can make it yours. 7-Up.
7-Up. And Mr. Hagen, the last pick.
So my question is, does near beer count? Just
What?
kidding. You've never heard of near beer?
No.
Oh wait, I'm old, so that's why. I'm
Would
gonna
that
go
be
with
the
one.
non-alcoholic beer?
I'm gonna take a stab with this one. I'm gonna say cherry Coke.
Oh,
Cherry
that's a good
Coke.
one.
That is a good one. It's a good pick.
Damn.
Probably not gonna be there, but you know.
I feel like one of
No.
the variations that got to be there, either the vanilla or the cherry.
That's
We will see. Interesting picks. Interesting episode. Let's get on with it.
No. This
Your
feels a bit like last week.
14
I
Here we go.
already.
Oh,
Sierra
Sierra Mist. Boo! What is this?
Your 19 seed.
I almost went squirt.
Wait. Is it
I
called
almost
Starry or
went
whatever?
Sierra
now?
Mist. I'm not gonna lie.
What were you saying, Sean?
Technically, isn't it called Starry or whatever now?
Nope. That's
Okay, that's a different one.
mm-hmm.
Okay,
If it changed, I had no idea.
I thought that they changed the name, but whatever.
It's
No.
technically
I
not
looked to
the-
Google it up and it goes Starry Night. No.
Yeah, it's not technically the same as Sierra Mist. It's Sierra Mist's replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that is fair. Yeah, I do remember that because every time you go to the store or one of the fast food places and you're looking for that, they say Starry. So yeah, Starry, Sierra Mist will say the same thing. I didn't put two and two together, but the Starry started in 2023 as a Sierra
Yes.
Mist replacement. So Starry and Sierra Mist, same thing to me for this vote. Who moves on? Oh, Sean, what are you doing?
I couldn't think of what the second one was for a second until Robert.
Yeah, Starry / Squirt moves on. So it doesn't even matter what Sierra Mist was called.
There are
totally
better
forgot.
versions of Sierra Mist.
I totally forgot that was a name change.
I have to say this. I'm prefacing. You did say that yes, we have two boys from the South right here.
Yeah.
The wife is from the South. My dad is from the South. I say both soda and pop. So I have a pass. So you can't get mad at me.
Not for this
Okay.
anyway.
I'll get mad at you for different reasons. Let's give out some points. And let's have a really good debate. It's your 11 seed. Sparks.
Yes.
Sparks root beer. 22 seed. Mug root beer. Which root beer moves on? Sparks or Mug?
I'm surprised you think this is going to be a debate.
Yeah, I mean, I would say.
Well, it
Mug
could be a
is better than
2-on-1
Mug.
debate. Robert is over here trying to defend the North.
Yeah, look at how that happened for the Stark family.
But here's the thing: neither one of those are the top root beers, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you for
Neither
getting
one of them
that.
are the top.
Yeah, I said, where's A&W in this?
Neither one of them.
All right. Well, we're talking about Barks and Mug right now.
I mean,
So which one moves on?
but very much like the North.
Wow.
You knew that was coming. You knew that was coming. Just like we knew this was coming with your 6 seed. We'll just go here at the bottom, guys. Where's A&W? Guy, it's better than those two.
Okay, so that probably means I'm screwed on the.
Yep.
I knew I should have gone with a more
Have
obvious.
some respect and some trust. Where's the right root beer? It's ahead of the other.
I'm cranky.
Hold
The
on.
right root
My
beer.
my birthday is
You-
Wednesday. I'm cranky. I'm an old
You
man on
old
Wednesday.
man. I would play the happy birthday song, but we would get copyrighted so hard.
You of all people on this show
Yeah.
after how many episodes asking for
17?
trust and respect?
It looks
Yeah,
like
well,
you.
we can't. There's no
Eric,
trust
you're
there.
looking to the heavens. Is Randy in the heavens now? As you're looking up at
I mean,
him?
he is above him, so
I didn't mean to do this on purpose, but the two people that live in the north side of the country compared to the south side of the country, we are. Well, I guess technically, I
whatever.
should put Rob
Always
on
gotta,
his side
you know.
because he's
put
in
us down.
Washington. I'm in Idaho, so he should be on the left. But that's all right. Who
Well,
moves
you got-
on?
you
AW
gotta-
Mark.
You got a Jaguars fan and a Cowboys fan, so I guess
This is a soda or pop bracket. Who moves on?
Very faint, but A&W.
It is very faint.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
probably
you
going to
need
be
to
grabbing
move on?
another marker
Do you need
in
ink
the
at-
interim.
Mark.
A and
This
W
is
moves
wrong, by
on.
the way, bro.
Sean, you said Barks has the bite and all that. Are you disappointed they did not move on?
Yes, I am. Barks is the best damn root beer. So,
there you go.
Again, I love Barks over Mog, but I have a special.
I will say,
affinity
in a
for
root beer
A&W.
float, it tastes weird a little bit. So if you're gonna make a root beer float, the A&W is better. But Barks is a root beer to me by itself.
And it's good since 1898.
Listen.
It says, so.
And listen, there's other ones like Hires. Hires hasn't been around in a long time. Now you get everybody makes a form of it. What is it? IBC now puts out a bottle form.
Yeah,
and,
Haley was
IBC's
mad.
made the bottom one for a while. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Haley was mad I didn't put Dad's Old Fashioned on here.
Ooh,
Oh, the
Dad.
old fashioned is good.
Ooh.
Yeah. Agreed.
But let's move on. Squirt against your 3 seed. Sprite.
Ah,
I do now wish that I remembered that Sierra Mist moved to Starry, because Starry, Squirt, and Sprite would have came off better as the grouping. That was the whole point of it. Was
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab another marker real quick
go for it.
because mine is betraying me.
well,
Okay.
it's definitely not squirting on the page.
Oh, hey. You're lucky Eric didn't hear that one. Holy family show. Also, Sean, if you're, I brought it up earlier, but if you ever want to get one of these Jones Soda Nuka Victory thingies,
Oh,
just get it for show. It doesn't taste great.
oh, I definitely would want to get one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a peach mango flavored soda.
Oh, nice.
That
That's a big
sounds
deal.
delicious.
That sounds great. Yeah, they have those
It wasn't.
here.
It's not as good. Since we're coming back, I'll just give a shout out to Jones Soda that gets made in Seattle.
Yeah.
I've been by their production factory. In high school, I drank these things all the time. I will say, however, Jones Soda, I apologize you're not on the list because I could not pick one flavor, and we're just not doing full brands. Or it would have been
peach
difficult,
mango, their blueberry.
but They got some.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I love that they're doing stuff with Fallout. Go watch that new show. It's fantastic.
Yes.
We have
Definitely watch
they've done it twice. They have a Nuka. They have another one that we have upstairs. We have 2 of them.
They don't have the
are part of our
regular like
little-
Nuka-Cola.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And Haley put it with our collection. I'd have to go back and see exactly what that first one. It was a blue one, but it was really, really good. Which one moves on though here? Squirt or Sprite? Sprite. And advances. Robert, why'd you go Squirt?
It is because it's the only type of grapefruit pop out there, and it is a very quenching. But I have to be honest with you all. It's a great mixer for Pendleton whiskey, distilled in Washington and Oregon. So yeah, it's a great mixer. If you're looking for a mixer for an alcoholic beverage, yeah, that's it.
Definitely hoping the kids are not watching this one.
My grandkids know I'd have a little drink every once in a while.
Guys, the man's turning 72 on Wednesday. Just give him a break.
Thursday.
Thursday. I love that he's not battling the age
I'm
that I
not.
threw out there.
I give up trying to fight that battle.
That it was because it was Thursday on Wednesday. My apologies that I turned you 72 one day in advance compared to when you. Okay. Well, Robert Hagan drinks from his A&W drink. Which one goes to the final four, Sprite or A&W? I feel like there's a clean sweep. I don't know if there's a fight for it. Yeah, clean sweep. Let's see. Oh, I was wrong, Eric. Why'd you go Sprite?
I'm sorry. The classic lemon lime staple, that quenching. They did have a variety of different flavors out for a while, but just clean, crisp, drink it by itself, mix it with a little bit of vodka here or there since we're already down that road. It's just, again, in my mind, quintessential.
It also helps with the.
I'm gonna disagree a little bit with you, Eric, and here's the reason why. Sprite is not the quintessential. The other clear one has been out since 1930, 1929. It's been out a lot longer than Sprite, just saying.
Yeah, but again, I get it from the lengthwise standard and on the timeline, but come on. Which one do you really think more of here? Okay.
You don't mess with the original.
It probably helps a
OG.
lot that Sprite is owned by the same company that's the biggest soda company in the world. So, a lot of advertising there.
So we only have one person with points after the first quadrant, Sean, with 11. But let's change that here in quadrant number 2. Time to give away some more points. Not with this one, but we will give away points in a second. Your 15 seed, Pepsi Wild Cherry.
Oh, okay. I know what we're doing.
No, you don't. You think you know, but no. It is A&W.
Oh, what? No.
18 more points for Sean.
Not so, that's. Oh,
You
wow.
thought I was going to go cherry versus cherry.
Yes.
I did not. Had to throw
Or at least
curveballs.
vanilla Coke or something.
Uh, 18. 19.
I have a
We're good at
bad
accumulating
feeling
points.
about this.
I do too.
I should have known the minute that you said interesting picks in that rancid way. I thought something is afoot. There are shenanigans already.
It's true. Show me a winner.
Yes.
Cream.
The South wins again.
Soda, moonshine. You say that. I think I said this before. I don't know if it was during when we were recording or not, but I had my son do this bracket. Cream soda made his final four.
Wow.
I have
The
since
kid
put
has
him up
good
for-
taste.
Yeah.
I
He's
have
got
since
good
put him
taste.
up for adoption. If anybody wants a 15-year-old with bad taste, you let me know.
Look,
I
look, let me tell you, Chase, Florida, a fantastic environment for running.
Yeah.
You would have great success in cross country. You could get scholarships. Come on down. We can also get you some better NIL deals.
There you go. Hagen, was it because you like wild cherry Pepsi so much, or you just don't like cream soda?
I like wild cherry Pepsi. I don't drink it near as much because of the flavoring and all that, because it's too sugary. But I've never been a huge cream soda fan, whether it's A&W cream soda or any of the cream sodas come out. It's just maybe it's the mixtures or the additives. I'm just not the flavor type.
I will say, like the first 2 or 3 drinks of cream soda, I really, really like. But then after a while, it was like my body just doesn't like it as much. Like it's the one drink out of all of these where it's like, you give me a sip of something, oh yeah, it's great. But that I don't know if I could drink a whole thing of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we move on. Your 10 seed and points for Mr. Robert Hagen. Sun-Kissed Orange. is the flavor that's on there, even though I just put Sunkissed on the thing. And it goes up against Crush.
Dude, I wasn't gonna say it, and I thought
So was
okay.
I, but I thought,
Damn it!
Which
was way
orange
too
soda moves on?
Denise and I
Damn.
had this argument last night, so
I hope everything is okay and your back feels fine from sleeping on the couch.
she and I talked this one out about Sunkissed and Crush. So
Damn it!
I think a lot. I can't drink a lot of orange anymore. When I was younger, my grandpa down in Georgia owned a grocery store, and he said, go help yourself, just grab stuff and drink. I must have drank a 6-pack of orange Sunkissed within 20-30 minutes because I kept going out and running, and orange flavor doesn't go much.
I'm no Kel, but I love me some orange soda, that's for sure. But which one moves on,
Mhm.
Sunkissed or Crush?
Hmm.
Crush, Sunkissed. It seems like the South is going to just dominate this bracket. And Hagen, I don't know if you should.
It feels that way. It feels that way.
I will agree. Sunkissed is another one of those that just has a weird aftertaste compared to some of the other orange sodas to me. Like I'll drink it, but
that's Grape Crush for me. I can't drink Grape Crush within 5 minutes after drinking Grape Crush. It is just like, oh, nasty
My
burp.
grandpa
and
used to churn his own ice cream with Orange Crush, and it tasted amazing.
Ooh.
well, let's go ahead.
Did you know Baskin and Robbins right now has Dreamsicle flavored ice cream?
Oh, give me Dreamsicle anything. Wendy's has the Dreamsicle Frosty right now too, and it's
You guys are making me want to go. All right, let's move on. Your 2 seed. Oh, Pepsi. Cream soda or Pepsi?
Suck. 2 of my favorite drinks.
I hate to have to make this choice, but I have to make this choice.
It's all part of the
No, you don't.
game. What they do? I brought them here to make these choices for me.
See?
That's it. What choice did you make? The clean sweep for Pepsi. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. We'll go right on. Talk about Pepsi in a second. I don't know why the 2 moved weird, but I'll fix it in a second. Your 7 seed and point today? I forget. Fanta?
Ha
Orange? Yep. Orange soda battle again. Like the root beer. I put them all together. Fanta or Crush?
I knew it. Could have used more points, but after last week, I will take these.
You've already scored more than last week.
Exactly. See, I told you. The bounce back begins.
Show me the best orange soda. Wow. Fanta, I'm with you, Eric. Fanta is one of my favorites. We talked about it before.
Yeah.
And the rare times I go to a movie theater, it's always Fanta, but sometimes I'll try the different flavors just because they have so many different varieties of it.
And this
is so good.
And this is from someone who could, back in the day, house 2 liters of Orange Crush.
Yeah.
That just shows you. If I get picked at Fanta after doing that, I mean, the Fantanas themselves may or may not have swayed that argument in my mind, but that is a discussion for another show.
I think that Fanta does so well with their other flavors that I'm giving Orange Crush the win for being the best orange.
I drink the orange of Fanta mainly, just because I can't.
But they don't nail their other flavors as well. The Crush grape and all that.
Oh, Fanta is definitely the superior grape. We know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still Sunkissed.
Part of it.
I don't know. Sunkissed besides
I disagree.
orange, they don't.
All right. Crush or Pepsi? What a weird final two this turned out to be.
Yeah, we're giving you the upsets.
It's true.
You're the one that says
All right.
with all of the
How rancid are you guys going to be? It's a clean sweep for Pepsi, yeah? I was wrong last time, but I think it is this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can't be that wild. Well, maybe
Yeah,
you
we're
do.
not
I don't
wild cherry or anything around here.
know. Everybody is on the board as we are halfway through. Sean is in the lead, looking for back-to-back wins. He's got 29 points. Robert with 10. Eric with 7. Eric, more points than last week.
Again,
Congratulations.
more points than last week, more correct picks on the board than last week. When you bottom out, there's nowhere to go but up.
Sean, just to put some more pressure on you here as you are leading and you won last week. Only 2 people have ever won back-to-back episodes. You are looking at one of them. Eric has won 2 in a row, and Harry won the very first 2 episodes.
Right. Yeah.
So trying to get into elite company. It's weird to say Harry and Eric and elite in the same sentence, but I did.
Look.
Oh, that's
hey. We have our elite moments just like you as a Jets fan had the elite Joe Flacco, okay? Come on now.
All right, this matchup is very interesting to me. I put this together, have a little bit of fun. You're a 13 seed. RC Cola.
Oh, RC Cola.
You!
Damn.
You're 20 seed.
Mr. Pibb.
Tab. What?
This was probably my favorite one to put together.
What?
There was one other matchup I really wanted to do that we will get to in the next quadrant, but I had to get one in the bracket. I felt like it had to be represented. This one stayed in. Very happy with it. RC Cola and Tab. Who moves on? RC. Anybody like Tab?
Shout out to Mama Watkins. This was her favorite as I was growing up. I always had to go around the store to get a bottle of RC for her.
My aunt used to drink Tab all the time, so when we were at her house, it was cans of Tab. But now, you say this, Eric, and I'm going to put this out to you guys, and a lot of you probably don't remember this because you're not old like I am. Pop came in a squatty, like 12-ounce bottle with the styrofoam wrap around it. Do you guys remember that?
I don't remember the styrofoam wrap.
So you guys are old, or I'm old. So I'm going to ask you this, and maybe you guys can clear it. Is it better coming out of a can, a fountain, or a bottle?
Anything's better than a fountain.
A glass bottle? Yes.
Now I'm gonna argue with you a little bit on that one, Randy. There is one thing that is good out of the fountain, and it's just because it's a proprietor thing. Did you know Coca-Cola is shipped to McDonald's in
it's a lot
cylinders,
different,
and it's a totally different taste. That is the only one that I like drinking if I'm drinking Coca-Cola.
However, to answer the question, glass bottle wins, hands down.
Yeah, glass.
Yeah, definitely glass bottle.
Or the Mexican Coke, whatever you want.
Well, yeah, but
that's
because that's an entirely different recipe that's better. You know?
Yeah.
When we were in Mexico, there was something different about it and the Doritos that I had as a snack. Totally different tasting on both fronts, having those.
Yeah, they always do different stuff. I like to promote. We do this on our sports podcast, Robert Hagan and I. We always promote people that are far more popular than us. But go watch Rhett and Link, and they do taste tests. A lot of the times they'll do taste tests from like different countries, and they've done those with like the different Dorito flavors from different countries and just the different things that they put in them. And it's always really interesting how not only promotions are different, but the actual ingredients themselves are different based on the country.
You want Mexican Coke and Canadian Pepsi. Simple as that.
All right, 12 seed. And points are given away for the old Baja Blast.
Nice.
And it goes up against your 21 seed. How about Mountain Dew Code Red? Which flavor of Mountain Dew is better?
I like them both. I actually had
Yeah.
a Code Red last week.
Back in my Mountain Dew days, Code Red was my favorite.
My favorite's actually the KFC, the Sweet Lightning.
I decided to get healthy and stop
That's
drinking
good.
Mountain Dew so much, and now I just drink energy drinks because it's so much healthy. I've made a
Yeah.
mess of my life.
Yeah. Be careful with that heart there.
This is why I'm glad that beverages like Liquid Death exist.
Energy drinks and dealing with you guys. It's bad for my heart. That's all I know.
How do you think we feel half the time?
I have to give it out as it comes in. I can't bottle it in, so I have to give it out to you guys. But which one moves on? Baja Blast, Code Red.
Yeah.
Baja Blast. You talked about which one comes or tastes better with like the fountain or the can or the bottle. Baja Blast completely different too. I think in a fountain it nails it. And you buy it in a bottle, I don't think it tastes as good.
What are you talking about? Energy drinks. Have you tried the Mountain Dew one, the Voltage?
Yeah.
You
No,
like it?
isn't Amp also one of their? Isn't that a Mountain Dew?
Yeah,
thing,
Amp
too?
they do.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's theirs
Yeah.
too.
But yeah,
Now,
I've had
now
them.
granted, the hard Mountain Dew, that is
That's
sneakily
good.
delicious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And their energy, the energy drink thing.
The
that they do,
Kickstarter?
yeah.
Yeah, working at a newspaper, there were a lot of those consumed with the late nights. I will say though, Baja Blast, I will concede it's very good, but I think we all like it because it comes with Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Did you have that? Did you have that drink earlier? Come on,
I did not this time. Not this time. Because I had stuff here to drink.
There you go. Yeah, more points. Just throwing points around in this quadrant. RC Cola going up against good old
Should have known it was going to be too
Dr.
high.
Pepper. Sean nailing all three of his. 33 points in the bank. Will it be enough?
Not enough.
I don't know.
I'm not feeling confident about that one.
I'm not feeling confident about catching up at this rate.
Right now, we're at Sean at 33, Robert at 22, Eric with 7 with just the Fontas so far. But some good picks, possibly still on the board. Which one moves on? Dr. Pepper, RC Cola. Dr. Pepper, straight up win. No real surprise there, right?
No, not at
No.
all.
Dr. Pepper is one of the best.
Mm-hmm. We'll move it right along. I mean, you guys know where this is going. I don't even have to bring it up.
Regular
Regular
You
Mountain
suck.
Dew.
You
This
suck
is-
for this.
This is why
You
I
suck for
wasn't
this.
confident because I'm like, if
Damn
he's
it.
doing this, I know where he's going with the bottom half.
Damn.
Yeah. 12 points now for Eric as he gets 5 points for Mountain Dew. But which Mountain Dew flavor is better? The regular kind or the Baja Blast kind? Robert looks like he's ready. Eric looks like he's ready. Sean might be ready. Let's see him. Wow. I was not shocked that Baja Blast moved on. It is a very popular flavor. I'm shocked it's a clean sweep. I'm not going to lie.
Coming from the man that drank nothing but Mountain Dew for how many years? Every time I remember when you and I first met. I mean, you
I
always
was
had
a
a
Mountain Dew fiend for years, but my favorite was Code Red. Was my favorite Mountain Dew. The main Mountain Dew I drank a lot of as well, but and now I can't even drink it. I tried one like 2 years ago at the Tribune, and I was like, "What the hell?" It was just syrup, and it made me sad. Here you go. A&W Root Beer, Pepsi are in the final four. What joins them? Baja Blast or Dr. Pepper? Sneaking suspicion we might have our first not. Well, yes, We did not have a non-sweep with A&W because Eric went Sprite. So I take that back. But I don't think we're going to get a sweep here. Everybody have it ready? Okay, well, there you go. Sean with Dr. Pepper. Eric, let me see yours. Ooh.
It's got to be that.
Robert, it is a clean. I was wrong. I thought somebody would continue with the Baja Blast love. Why Pepper over Baja Blast?
How can you mess with the 23 ingredient Dr. Pepper?
From Texas. Well,
Not just
I was waiting to see how long it was sure you'd throw that in there.
not just the 23 ingredients, how they blend together so perfectly. And another one of mine. You drink it straight. You drink it with some Fireball. How can you?
you had Robert,
Straight whiskey,
and then you
straight
lost
whiskey.
him.
No, I have Fireball in my freezer, but whiskey, just straight whiskey. Not
also, they
flavored.
have a really good cream soda too without the pepper.
Now, granted, maybe a little Tennessee honey, Dr. Pepper. I've had that before. Underrated, but don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
That's fair. 33 points for Sean, 22 points for Robert. Eric has 1 point too many to have some fun, but he does have 12. Only 2 have yet to be revealed. Do we have a clean sweep on our hands? Give me a confidence level 1 to 10. Eric on 7-Up, Robert on Cherry Coke. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling about a 6 at this rate because it's possible, and it's one of those to where it's either going to be a really low seed and I'm back in the game, or it's not on there at all.
Thank you for
It's like
playing the
it's
game,
gotta be
Eric.
on
I
there.
asked 1 to 10, and you gave me a number, and Robert gave me a thumb. Robert, how you feeling?
See? I listen.
Robert,
I'm gonna say 8.
gonna say 8.
No, I'm an 8.
Yeah.
I give myself
I
an 8.
feel like Robert might pass me just with the cherry coke.
Robert said 8. I say 16.
Ah, freaking sucks.
Double it up,
16
baby.
points for Coca-Cola Cherry.
Nah.
It goes up against the vanilla
Vanilla,
version
yeah.
of Coca-Cola.
I was back and forth which one I was gonna do. So
Well, one would have gave you 1 more point. We'll see if it cost you. Cherry or vanilla. 16 there. 38 points. 5-point lead for Robert. Bonus points could come into play.
I'm screwed, I think.
Eric still trying to get in there, though really only one spot could help him.
Yeah, that's why. Now you see why I said my confidence was a 6. It's either I'm in it or I'm left in the dust.
Which
You
one
can
moves
blame-
on, cherry or vanilla?
you can blame Jolly Bees for that.
Vanilla.
What?
Why'd you go cherry?
Cherry was the first one that came out before vanilla one.
But vanilla tastes better.
Vanilla tastes better. Cherry is really good though. Cherry is really good.
Have you noticed that we, in arguments about the best sodas or pops, Robert keeps going with the oldest one? Is it because you're turning older in a couple days?
It is.
And you're like, oh, it's just the
1000%.
oldest brand.
It's
so
that
just the best
nostalgia.
one.
It's hitting them hard.
Listen, I miss Hires root beer. Hires root beer was one of the originals with A&W. So I mean,
Well, we'll
guess
just
I'm
stick
old.
with it. You all know it's coming. Your number one seed,
Yeah.
just original Coke. Not even going to hide it. That's just the theme was there. So vanilla Coke or regular Coke? Which one moves on?
I knew, but
wow. All right.
Why'd you go with the vanilla version there, Eric?
as much as I like Coke, at times, especially why I weaned away from a lot of caramel sodas, it started to get a little bit harsh. The vanilla just takes away from that a touch.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So Coke moves on. We go to the next matchup, and this is the one that I had a matchup in mind, and then I had to ruin it to make sure another brand got in.
Did you do Mellow Yellow? I haven't seen that one
Or
yet.
Surge.
Doritos.
It is mellow yellow.
Do I get bonus 9 points because I
No,
picked it?
you do not.
Damn.
The person that should get bonus points is Sean Garmer, because I wanted mellow yellow versus Surge so bad because it reminded me of the 90s
Yes.
so much.
Yes.
And I had this matchup as I was putting things together and having the fun with the matchups. But there was just one drink that has to be on this list. I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, I know.
What is it?
Jolt. Is it Jolt?
No. It's
Love me some Jolt.
honestly, I don't even feel like it's a soft drink at this point, but it's on all these lists, and I knew I had to put it on there. So it ruined the fun with Surge, but good old Canadian Dry
ginger ale.
ginger ale.
I love ginger ale, but
I could not get through this whole bracket without putting it on there because it seemed like it was on every list that I looked at. As far as
And
the
you
longer
know
list.
the really sad thing right now?
You almost picked it.
Not that I even almost picked it, but remember what I said that Mom used to drink all the time?
Is this it?
oh yeah.
No, it was the RC. This is what she drinks now. There is
okay.
literally a bottle in my refrigerator as
Yeah,
I
that's
speak.
my grandma is all ginger ale or Sprite.
Yeah. I had to put it on there to be fair, but man, I wanted the Surge versus Mellow Yellow
Yeah.
battle.
Surge.
Just our age would have got that really well, but we have to respect the old folks like Hagen.
Wow.
Spectre.
All right. Which one moves on, Mellow Yellow or Canada Dry Ginger Ale?
Give me Cold Trickle.
Cold Trickle.
Ginger Ale moves on.
Cold Trickle.
Now,
Days of Thunder.
Really?
here's the thing, especially about Canada Dry. Yes.
It's not a good mixer.
No,
That's all that matters.
no, hold on now.
That's
Hold
all
on.
that matters now.
The original is not a good mixer. You can maybe try it with gin, but at your own risk. But in the last really 2 years, Canada Dry Ginger Ale with lemonade,
Oh,
the
that's good,
cranberry, the blackberry, they have really stepped up in their flavorings.
You know, if this matchup wasn't so close and it might actually affect things, I haven't looked at what bonus points you guys have hit so far. There's an Amber Alert going on. Hopefully, by the time this episode came out, that got cleared up.
I'm trying to turn it off. Oh, my Lord. A child has been abducted from Richland, Washington.
All
right.
For
Oh,
reals,
sorry.
hopefully, I do hope that got cleared
Yes.
up by the time this episode came out. As much as it sounded like a joke, I do mean it. I'm waiting for my phone now to go nuts. I almost want to give a bonus point to somebody, but it's such a close battle, and I don't want this one bonus point to actually change the tides. But Mr. Robert Hagen and the Cold Trickle reference. Tip of the hat to you, as Blessing Adeoye Jr. would say on Kind of Funny on their game show. Say, fantastic reference, and literally what popped into my head as I was putting this together. So I'm with you. Doesn't get you nothing, but
Damn it.
all right. So Canada Dry with the big upset. The 24 seed moves on. There's one item left. Mr. Eric Watkins.
Yeah.
Does he get it?
Finish the clean sweep.
At
All
least-
9 votes made the board. Congratulations.
At least it's a clean sweep. I am part of that. Just wish there were more points, but win some, lose some.
I don't think I've ever seen all 9 get points.
It is the 3rd time ever We've had a clean sweep on the board. The very first one was Disney Villains, which you were a part of, Robert.
Yeah, I guess I.
And then Best Final Fantasies games. They got all 9 on
There
there.
was only some.
Yeah,
really
they only had a couple possible games that they could have picked that was not going to be on the board, and most of them knew they weren't going to make it anyway. So that one was a pretty easy one to get all 9. But congratulations. Clean sweep. Which one, though, moves on? Canada Dry 7-Up. That's it. All right. Get that ginger ale crap out of here. Sorry, Mama Watkins, but
She
Also-
loves y'all anyways.
Also, Cherry 7-Up is freaking great.
Tell her I'll buy her a ginger ale when she comes up for an Effie burger.
Granted, it would have to be a different type of protein because she has sworn off beef, which means I'll just have to eat it for her.
that's true.
Fair. That's fair.
All right. We have A&W. We have Pepsi. We have Dr. Pepper. And can 7-Up pull off the upset, or does Coca-Cola move on? Looking through your guys' Final Four and champions, the variety in it is very. I loved it when you guys gave it to me, but now that we know that Robert and Sean are really close, this is fun. But which one moves on? Let's see. It's got to be Coke, right? Sean, show Coke. Eric, show Coke. No, 7-Up. Eric over here bringing the interesting takes. Robert Hayden, which moves on.
Whoa! No! Wow!
Yes!
Whoa.
Wow!
I'm literally shocked right now.
Dude,
7-Up
wow.
in our Final Four. Our show might get canceled.
Woo.
Why 7-Up?
Over
Robert?
the king.
There's 2 reasons, and we talked about it a minute ago. The best pop comes in a glass jar. For me, I am a Pepsi over Coke person.
Me too.
But when I'm mixing, I like 7-Up as my mixer.
We've learned 2 things on this episode. Robert only likes a drink if it's been around for 80 years. And he only likes a drink if he throws alcohol in it.
Well, 7-Up's been around 90 years, sir. Almost 90 years, 75 years.
Apologies.
Wow.
My apologies.
1930, dude.
Wow.
I would certainly know about that.
shocked. Eric, why did you go 7-Up?
Like I said, if I'm leaning towards different sodas, I have gone away from the caramel colored ones most of the time. And 7-Up, again, cleaner, crisper. The Coke, it got to a point to where it's like, yes, as someone who also mixes drinks with alcohol and has like a bartending kit in my cabinet right now, 7-Up is just a better, especially solo.
Okay. I guess we'll go with that. I don't even know how to answer.
He is
I'm
shooketh.
shocked.
Shooketh,
The 7-Up
good
made it.
sirs.
I'm just stunned that 7-Up made it. All right, here's your Final Four. A&W Root Beer and Pepsi. And then Dr. Pepper and 7-Up in our other matchup.
So they're having a
A&W and
brand off
Pepsi
over there on the
first.
right side.
Huh?
They're having a brand off over there on the right side.
Let's see. Oh. Sean, let me see yours.
I knew that was going to be it.
Robert? Eric?
No, it's
break
the inferior
tie.
root beer.
Pepsi.
It's not the inferior root beer, sir. It made it to the finals.
Final Four. We are not getting Pepsi versus Coke as I did just surely expected,
Damn.
but we're
I
getting
wanted to do that.
Pepper versus 7-Up, the winner to take on Pepsi. Eric has me flabbergasted. Let's see.
I may not win, but
Eric, let me see yours. All right. Sean? Yeah. Clean sweep, Robert? Yeah. Dr. Pepper. In to the finals.
tempted to do it twice, but I was like, I don't like it that much.
I was wondering. I was trying to figure you out.
I almost.
So there you go. Pepsi, Dr. Pepper. So Dr. Pepper is a Coke brand, right? Coke owns
No,
it.
Dr. Pepper is Dr.
No.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper is Dr. Pepper now.
It's its own thing.
Dr.
Mhm.
Pepper and 7-Up, that's the brand.
For some reason, I thought it was a Coke.
So it's distributed through our Coca-Cola branch up here in Lewiston.
No, maybe that's where I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
of it from. But there you go. Here's your finals. Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? Sean. Eric. And I did this last week. How did this work out again? The winner of the best pop cola soda soft drink thingy is
Yeah.
Dr.
Okay.
Pepper.
Okay.
wins
See?
the
Maybe you don't like the Cowboys, but you
whole
got to get it to the
thing.
best soda from Texas.
Texas. I had to throw that in there.
Well, hey. You got to give them credit. Dallas may not have the best football team in the state, but as someone who has been able to experience the goodness that is Whataburger, especially with the Dr. Pepper
Don't
float,
get me on Whataburger. I
All right,
miss it so much.
Let's look at what you guys picked and why I was so flabbergasted by one Eric Watkins.
Because Eric killed me on that.
Eric also killed himself. He had Coca-Cola for points, and he went, 7-Up.
because for something like that, I was anticipating different matchups. Not to mention at that point, 7-Up. All of my choices were already low scores. I was already out of it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and choose a little bit of chaos. Why not?
Absolute chaos as Robert's pick made it all the way to the championship. Sean got bounced for 7 possible points with Eric's decision to move on 7-Up.
Hence, who was also another 7-Up person. I knew how they all voted with Dr. Pepper. When Coke and 7-Up went against each other, I knew I had to make sure Dr. Pepper was the clear favorite. Hence why I went 7-Up.
Nice.
And there are your points. Sean did not
strategies.
Get a single bonus point. Robert ended up, he would have won. If Coke would have made it all the way through and won, Robert would have won just with a much closer margin.
Yeah.
In the end, Eric gets up there to 24 points. So, still only 2 people have ever won back-to-back episodes. And Robert Hagan now, 5-time winner.
Damn.
Just keep in mind, though, when it comes to points,
he's catching up with you in that category, too.
That catching up, but has not passed.
That's true. Also, congratulations to Robert. He is the second player ever to pass 300 total points on bad brackets. Obviously, Eric was the very first to do so a couple episodes ago. Robert has now surpassed that mark as well. Poor Harry Broadhurst, who had internet issues and was on most of the episodes before, is stuck at 299. So he's not quite hit that.
Damn, that sucks.
Just yet. Sean up to 285 in his episodes. Okay. Robert with your 49 points. That puts you up to 313 points. Eric, with your 24 points, you're up to 338.
Okay. All
So
right.
the three highest scoring people as of late, with Harry missing the last couple months now with his internet issues, have been on the last couple episodes and are dominating the leaderboards because of it. So there you go. That is going to do it for another edition of Bad Brackets. Congratulations to Robert Hagen, your 5-time winner.
Happy
Robert
birthday
Hagen.
to me.
It is, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
On his birthday week, we set this up. That we all got together and made sure
What
that
a, what a
Robert
birthday
Hagen won
present.
this week. You're welcome. Happy 72nd birthday to Mr. Robert Hagen. We will see if he sobers up by next Monday when we're back here for Bad Brackets, as Robert Hagen has a chance to defend his title. Next week's episode, it'll be Robert Hagen, Eric Watkins, and Zach Swan will return, and we are going to do the best current Major League Baseball team logos with a twist. And you'll know that twist next week. You have to tune in to find out the twist of that episode. It's going to be so much fun. We can't do just a generic episode on logos, guys.
That's
So
true.
we're going to have some fun with it.
I'll
Just
trust you.
wait.
I'll
I will
trust you.
Did you just say you're gonna trust him? What?
No, I don't trust you. That's the problem.
But there you go. I appreciate you guys once again for being on this edition of Bad Brackets. Have so much fun every time we record these things. If you like watching it at home and you make it through this whole episode and you have some fun with us, whether you skipped around to get the results or not, let us know what we missed as far as the bracket goes. Let us know who your winners were, what your bracket would have looked like as you play it along. It's always a lot of fun to get those results. I always love when Robert does it with his classes, and he sends them in as well. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all the YouTube-y stuff. Let us know what you want us to do here on Bad Brackets in the future. There's so many opportunities, so many different things we can do. That is always tough for me to narrow it down. So we get some suggestions from you guys. That would be fantastic. But until next week, don't forget, good brackets don't last forever, but bad brackets do.